What's up? Welcome to my channel. Okay, so behind me is my car. It is a 2008 Mazda 3. I'll get into a little bit about that, like what's into it and everything about it later on. Just wanted to, seeing as my first video, explain everything like about my channel and everything. So my plan going on is just to try and obviously entertain you guys, but number one is just show you guys how to build a car. I mean, I am no expert, so we're gonna kind of be working through it together, and we're gonna try and obviously this is my car, so I'm kind of trying to like work you through it, go like explain stuff for anyone else that's kind of just starting to get into cars. Hopefully I'll be going to like car shows, explain and just have a bunch of cool cars, and yeah, just basically for someone like I obviously, like I said, I'm no expert, so a lot of this stuff is gonna be new to me too. So I want to be able to help you guys, anyone that's like new to cars but wants to get into cars, just kind of explain everything about it and try and get you guys up to speed, just like me. Okay, so I'll kind of walk you around the car, just like show you what's up with it. Again, not much has been done. This is my daily, so I can't really, I don't have the opportunity to pull stuff out and like get really into it just because it's my daily, so I have to drive it almost every day. I am not, like I said multiple times, I'm not a professional, so most of the stuff like I don't know how to do, so I also don't want to do something that will affect the car and not be able to make me like I can't drive it. So I'll kind of just again walk you through it and explain everything I've done. Stuff, I've painted the rims, and I just plastic dipped the badges. Not really that hard. I mean, it really just kind of makes the car look better, I feel like. And with the cost of like $30 for the paint and everything like that, all you gotta do is, so for this, it's a little wet, and it's cracked, don't mind that. So all you gotta do is basically cover it off. So like put plastic or newspaper around it, anywhere you don't want to get paint on. Clean it off. Biggest thing is how you want it clean when you're first doing it. I did this around, I think 6 months ago, so you can see like a little marks right there, and it's like just wet and dirty. But other than that, like you literally just take, I mean, for the reels, I would prime them first. But this, it's again not really that big of a deal. All you gotta do is just spray it on. If I decide to paint rims or something, I'll go more in depth again. I mean, they kind of need to be repainted. As you can see, there's little marks. I got the new tires on them pretty recently, and they got scratched a little bit. But other than that, I have some Rally Armor mud flaps. Again, not too hard to put on. You gotta be careful though, because they aren't made for all cars. As you get the universal ones, it's not gonna be the same. I got a Mazda Speedwing, which the paint is really bad. Again, it's dirty right now, so it looks even worse. But I just haven't really had luck with that wing, so I'm hoping to eventually strip it down and paint it, like color match it. I have an AEM air filter in it. The exhaust, I'm gonna take it for a little drive and like talk to you guys, explain a little more about my history and like the history of the car and everything. I can show you the exhaust, but the exhaust right now, so this car comes with a cat and then 2 resonators and 2 mufflers. Right now I have a muffler delete and a resonator delete, so I have still technically 2 of each, or 1 of each. So it passes all the inspection and everything, emissions. And then I just have a AutoZone exhaust tip, nothing special. I just thought, as you can see, like the pipe, it was just, I think it's like a 1.5 inch, so it's not really that big, but overall it looks good. I mean, I have like, it's been a good car for me, like just driving to school and work and everything like that. But yeah, so I'll go take you for a ride and kind of explain more about it. Okay, after trying to fight this little holder thing I have for my phone so I can record it in the car, I finally hit a spot. It's not really the best, but at least like I can talk, it can show me, so it's not like the rest of them which had either my torso or my head or would fall. But whatever, we're good. Okay, So yeah, like I said, you can hear it pretty well. It's a muffler and a resonator delete. I don't know how well you can hear it over the on the video, but I mean it's loud, but it's not like ear deafening loud, which is good. Okay, so I've had this car for about 6 months now, and it's been good to me. I mean, I've basically, like, I got into cars a while ago. I've always been into like cars, but I've never actually had the chance to, either because of money wise or just I didn't have the time or knowledge or anything like that. So I was finally able to get a car I actually liked and was able to put some work into it. I mean, granted, I don't have that much work into it because, for one, like I said, I don't really have the knowledge. I also just don't have the time or money or all that stuff. So I was able to put some work into it, make it somewhat nice, just enough that I could actually like enjoy it. But like it's been a while. I mean, I've looked at a ton of cars. I'm big into Subarus, and I know like they have their problems, and that's really why I didn't get one. I got obviously a Mazda instead, because every Subaru, I was looking at obviously the WRX, and like every WRX has their problems. So it's kind of like, it was hard to find a clean one that hasn't been beaten by every 16-year-old. So I started to get out of Subarus, and then like I looked at a Jetta, and like I actually looked at a Mazda Speed 3, which I wish I got that, but it just, like, the whole circumstance just didn't turn out well. And I ended up finding this, which, I mean, I've been happy with it. And it's like, I'm hoping to get a project car. I'm actually going to look at one this week, so I can actually put work into it and have the time and money and like everything I have, I can put into that instead of this. So this will basically be my daily still, which I'm sure I want to do. Like, I still want to do like coilovers and actual rims, because the fitment on this is not great because it's just stock. But it's also like, I drive it during the winter, so I can't have it slammed. Speaking of that, so I drove it, I've had it for 6 months, and I've driven it so far one winter, and New England winters can be pretty bad. But I mean, it turned out really well. Like it's a small car, so I feel like in the snow you get pushed, because I mean it weighs I think like 2,800, 900 pounds, something like that. So I mean it's a small light car, so like you're going to get pushed around a little bit, but like it handles really well. It's predictable. Like when you get like pushed to the side, it doesn't really. It's nothing like you're never scared. So I mean, yeah, I definitely, for someone who is getting into cars like myself, I think this is definitely a good car. It's not super fast. I mean, it's quick. If I really want to get on, I can get on it. And I mean, it sounds nice. I'm sure you can hear the background. It pops and crackles a lot, just stock. I didn't do anything, no tune, no anything. Just the resonator, muffler delete. And I mean, this cracks more than like BMWs and stuff like that I've heard. It's kind of crazy like how good this sounds. I mean, I think I paid probably $200 in total. I did the muffler delete myself, and then the resonator delete I got professionally done just because I didn't want to mess that up. So overall I paid about $200 for it, which I think, for the way it sounds and just how like, again, like I said, it's not super crazy loud. I don't really want it to be crazy loud, because if I'm driving to school every day on the highway, I don't want it to be like a cop magnet. So I think it's like perfect for what it was supposed to be. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit like about the future of what I want to do. Basically, like I said, I want to do coilovers and stuff like that to this. I still need to wax it and all that and make it look nice, do some paint correction, because there's a big scratch down this side. That's how I got it from. I don't know what happened, but it's just been there ever since I got it. So I want to do all that. Like I said, I wanted to get a project car, just so something that I could make. Like I'm looking Miatas 240, something rear wheel drive, but like light and fun. So hopefully I get one of those soon. and I can obviously, if I do, I'll post videos about it and like keep you updated, but keep you guys updated. I mean, yeah, this one, so this is a 5.2 manual, and I definitely recommend, I mean, I recommend to everyone at least learning how to drive manual. Like, even if you, I mean, there are definitely times when I'm driving through the city or like traffic that this is not the best, and like an automatic would definitely be better. But overall, I think this is definitely something valuable. I mean, it's definitely something valuable to learn. I definitely recommend it. So sorry again about the camera angle's not really the best right now. I spent a solid 20 minutes trying to set this up, and even then, you can't, like, the top of my head's cut off. Every time I put it somewhere, it would fall, or when I started to drive, it would then fall. So I mean, it's not perfect, but you can see me. I obviously gotta keep my eyes on the road, so I can't really look at the camera much, but I'll try and like, so yeah, I'm kind of running out of things to say right now. Again, this is more of a introduction video. I'll get more into like actual videos of like if I decide to clean it up or put more like whatever. If I do work and stuff, like that's gonna be a different video. I basically just want to know, like, you guys can leave a comment. Basically, let me know what you want to see, because again, this is an introduction. This is my first video, so I don't really know exactly where I'm gonna, like, where I stand with everything and like what I want to do. I have a pretty good picture of like everything I want to do in the future, but obviously that can change. Either because if you guys really want to see something, obviously I'm going to try my best to do that and like make sure I cover that. Some of the things I have in mind, I don't know if it's going to be possible right now with everything going on. So yeah, I'm going to try to do my best. Just let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll try I can do everything I can to fulfill that. But yeah, I think for now I'm just gonna drive and like show you guys the exhaust a little bit. So yeah, like I said, it's not extremely fast either. I mean, it can definitely get going. Not gonna win any races in it, but I mean, it's fun. Definitely something. I mean, it's a base model car, so it's basically gonna be like Impreza or Lancer or something like that, where it's not really fast. Like, it has that heritage. I know Mazda speed's not as big as the WRX or like an Evo or something like that, but like you can definitely feel where those came from, like where they are. But yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video. Unfortunately, I wish it could be longer, but I just don't know, like, I don't want to drag it on, just have me talking randomly. So yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Again, just let me know what you guys want to see, and I can try my best to do that. Hope the wind wasn't too bad, because I had the windows open. Unfortunately, this car doesn't have AC. Might get it fixed, might not. I mean, if I do end up getting a project car or something like that, especially if I get a Miata, I'm not really going to need AC, because I'm going to be using that during the summer and this during the winter and everything. So, I mean, we'll see. Might be a future project. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. So if you just like and subscribe and everything like that. And yeah, I'll see you in another video. See ya.